Pow wow, yo, yippee, yay, beautiful burgers. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you guys are living the dream while alt season is just happening. Ether is pumping, but of course, more importantly, not the CHSB, but the Borg is pumping. And today's special edition is going to be a great one. We're going to be interviewing WeMine, an alpha opportunity about to happen within the SwissBorg network tomorrow. We're going to be as well talking about the Borg token. We're going to talk about some product updates, talk about the market as well. Are we heading into an alt season or not? And a little bit of alpha on what's going to be happening with the Borg, because there's so many special surprises about to happen, and all this within this POW. As you guys know, my name is Cyrus. I'm the proud founder and CEO of SwissBorg, always here to serve you.
I want my BORG, let me get my BORG.
So I launched a little crazy contest on LinkedIn for a joke, saying like whoever wants to do a Borg tattoo, I'll give them 10,000 Borg. It looks like this is actually going to happen. So if you guys are interested by doing a SwissBorg tattoo, you know what to do. So again, we're going to talk about a lot of different things, which is really great. And a quick reminder as well about community token curation. I forgot about that one. It's in the app, so vote for your favorite tokens. First question goes to our beautiful Mate Frayo, who wants more things about the crypto bundles. It's good ideas, but it's a huge amount of development. If you invest in a bundle, you don't need to know the tokens that do so much to perform so much. I think this is more about the actual performance of the theme. So unfortunately, we're not going to put this at first. Jeremy, our CGO, did a fantastic presentation earlier. I'm going to summarize it in a very fast way. Everything is always driven by liquidity is everything. Liquidity has a strong correlation to almost one-to-one to risky assets such as stocks and crypto. We know that it's about to happen. Like right now, Jerome Powell is talking. I don't know if he's going to get fired or not, but sooner or later they're gut rates. There's no doubt about that. If you looked at what's been happening always for the last years, it's always the same thing. When liquidity comes, things pump. And you look at what happened in, for example, 2021 with the COVID is exactly what's happening similar today, right? What is very important to say is that Trump is doing the same thing as he did before, which is weakening the dollar, postponing the debt, and eventually has to decrease the rates to refinance essentially this debt. This is pretty much the big thing what he's doing. So all the risky assets going to outperform crazily. Obviously, Bitcoin is being the one that is leading this, but Ethereum right now and Borg others are doing the same thing, right? So this is where this market gets very interesting. We should now realize that we are close to summer. So that means that things are picking up. And the summer could last longer. His analysis was the summer won't last as long. I believe that as we're at a 4.25% yield, we could have multiple cuts, and this will prolong essentially the summer for having a very super cycle, the one that we always talked about, but we're just living today. Now, if you look at obviously BTC dominance, this is the crazy one, which is very, very good for all of us. That means that volume is picking up, alts are picking up, Ethereum is picking up, and all the princes and princesses are really picking up. So this is a very good thing. We're seeing that a lot of this surge comes from the fact that the altcoin season right now is at 55%, right? Which is very rarely we see that. We've seen that essentially a little bit prior to this year, which went really crazy. We've seen it slightly little bit when the little uptick here when essentially Trump was like rallying. But this was definitely, this is a new tendency. So if we just see this going higher, it's going to be fantastic. The full altcoin season is when we're at 75. So we're past the half of it, which is a very nice sign. And we still need a little bit more to grow there. BTC is still testing his all-time high, which was 123. and we're looking for more catalysts to go into it. The Ethereum uptick this versus Bitcoin has been fantastic. This is coming from a lot of institutional demand. This is the first time that we've had 100 million of inflows within Ethereum, and obviously this is waking up the whole thing. So again, institutional are coming in, and retail and our guys are essentially coupling this, which is very good to see. Now the Borg has been doing great, and I want to thank everyone for posting their wonderful picture. Was it Sunday? I think so, and Monday too. And this is definitely a huge pump. We broke out easily the 0.24, and now the next resistance should be 30 cents, and then I think so we should go directly to 50. I don't believe there's going to be another resistance between that. I think so it's like 30 is a big one, and then we go directly to 50, and then hopefully to $1 very soon. The great thing about the Borg is I can't talk about it, but there's so much things about to happen. I'm joking, not at all. 0% joke. This is fundamentally true. There's a lot of crazy things that's going to be enabled really to Borg to be fueling the heart of ecosystem in the most beautiful way possible, thanks to you. This is going to be proposed very soon, and that I hope you guys are going to be very excited about that, because this is for me the best idea we ever came up. The best idea we never came up for making sure the Borg is really the masterpiece, the heart of our SwissBorg ecosystem. Much better than the premiums and whatsoever. This is really the main way to fuel it. There's other crazy products that are coming out that you guys have loved, are going to go to the top 1,000 Borgers too. So if you're in the top 1,000 Borgers next week, you'll be having a fantastic product only for you guys. And maybe this will be then going to other people, but not even sure, to be honest. So a lot of things for Borgers and a lot of things for tokens in general, which everyone is in green, besides obviously Pump.fund that inflated their silly valuation to 5 billion, and now they're paying the price, and they're going to be quite happy to be at a 2.5. This is what tokens do. They just create fake pumps with market makers. They list at a crazy price, and then they fall down from 5 billion to say 1 billion, but they're still happy about it, because at the end they're still at $1 billion valuation, right? Instead of going to a fair one and pumping high, they're doing exactly the opposite. That company, which is a meme coin type of fair launch company, I think so, is outrageous. It's really shame on them. Talking about this, you have the power, so please vote, guys. The vote is closing this weekend. Vote for your favorite tokens that you have here, and again, if there's any token that you want to see on the SwissBorg app, you know what to do. It's very easy, it's very fluid. You just need to go in your profile and just put the ticker with the CoinGecko link. WeMine, very excited to have the founding team, Loic and Max, about to present WeMine. I really believe it's a great opportunity. The reason why I'm very favorable to this project, it's a very known team that we've been close to them for a long time. Decentralized mining is really, I think, so important, and how they're thinking about the token economy and how they're able to bring a real business model to reward people, which is mining, which is one of the main business in crypto, and how then they could do that on multiple chains and bring more communities to mine through their tokens. I think this is a really, really good one. Let's get right into it. Guys, couldn't be more excited than welcoming our friends from WeMine. As you guys know, this is an exclusive alpha deal that will be on the SwissBorg app very soon. Before talking about the deal, let's talk about the team. Let's talk about the mission, the vision. Let's talk about the product. Let's talk about the promotion, the token, and last but not least, the theme and the trends. Very, very excited to have both of you here, Loic and Maxime. How are you guys today?
Yeah, thank you very much, Cyrus, for having us today. And we are doing good. We are doing very good and very, very happy to be here with you guys, presenting our project. We've been cooking for something like 16 months in the background, and very happy to present everything that we've done so far. Yeah, and I'm here with Maxime, who is an OG, right? I think you know him well, Cyrus,
Yes,
no?
of course, yes. So for those who don't remember, Maxime was working for SwissBorg for a long time. He was fantastic at it. And Loic and Adrien as well, we've been working together through mining ourselves. So it's been a long-term relationship. So it's great to see great friends, great going to ventures, and we're helping them to get to the next phase. So yeah,
Thank you very
maybe
much.
please introduce yourself quickly, your backgrounds, and how this whole idea came up. We
Oh
mind.
well, I'm gonna start quickly. I was not meant to be in the crypto in the first place, right? I had a pretty traditional background, right, in engineering. Did part of my career in space engineering, and then did some AI for a while as well. While I met Adrian, that you mentioned, that is I think a long-term support of SwissBorg from the early days, and he was a very OG Bitcoin miner and Ethereum miner at the time. So he told me, let's do something together, and that's how my story into crypto started back in 2021 something. So first of what we've decided to do is to build a company, maybe some knows, which is called Hearst, right? Hearst is really focused on B2B institutional mining, right? And
Mm-hmm.
this is where the company is playing. But while we were building this company, what we heard a lot is there is a need, right, for proposing a product that will help people basically to enter into mining without having cope with the complexity of doing so. So this is why we came up with mine. I'm myself into mining for now more than 5 years, and I love it every day a bit more. Right, and a while ago we really had the chance to have Maxime with us. Maybe I'll let Maxime present himself.
So yeah, thanks, Loic, for the intro, and of course, very pleased to be with you, Cyrus, today for this live in your busy schedule. That's an honor to be here in Power once again. For myself, yeah, I joined crypto back in 2017, and yeah, never left the space since then. Had the opportunity to join SwissBorg back in 2020 for the launch of the app. Before that, I've never worked for professionally for a crypto or blockchain company. So SwissBorg was definitely my first opportunity to join this space. Yeah, I stayed with you almost 4 years, if I remember well.
Yep.
Then moved to join some other crypto project. Also some advisory for some AI project as well, and landed with Loic back in January this year. What really hooked me in WeMine is let's say the vision. It's like back to the roots of this ecosystem, and Loic's kind of also convinced me then that yeah, mining was basically it's what's fueling this industry. And I think it's very interesting because if you remove mining, you have no Bitcoin. If you don't have Bitcoin, you don't have the crypto space we have at the moment. So yeah, quite exciting stuff. And I'll just talk about like the other members we have in the team, because we have like Mamad Sisse, who joined us recently. He's a co-founder of Cross the Ages, so was like the CSO at Cross the Ages, then worked for Pixelverse, and we have the chance to have him now in the team as a CMO. So we're pretty excited to have him. And on the tech side, we're working with Invariant Labs. So Invariant, we have a Wojtek, that is our main point of contact with them. We've decided to work with an agency because, yeah, I mean, they're basically their background speak for themselves. They won several hackathons on several blockchain. They are running a DEX on Solana. Yeah, they have everything we need to build a DApp, and this is what we're doing at WeMine.
Perfect. Putting about DApp. So tell me, what's the real product that you guys have built for WeMine?
So the product itself, as we say, so what we're trying with WeMine, it's to really make mining accessible, simple, and sustainable for everyone. And the best way to do that today is to build decentralized application. So what we do is you simply access mining by first you buy collectibles as a form of NFT that represent mining power, and then on the other side you have mining vaults. So pretty simple. You purchase mining power and then you stake them in mining vaults to contribute to what we call the mining protocol, because it might seem a bit ambitious to talk about a protocol today, but that's what we aim to build in the future. It's like a fully decentralized mining protocol where you will be fully liquid with a synthetic mine token, just like you can find on proof of stake blockchain. But at this stage, we kept it like simple for the first iteration. And you have mining power on one hand, mining vault on the other hand. Mining power allows you to stake, and contribute to the vault and the mining activity. And you get, of course, rewarded for that in a fully transparent way, because we obviously offer the link to the mining pool. You can see how much rewards you're collecting and claiming every week or month, depending of the claiming period. And that's where we are starting. So the product is already on testnet at the moment. We aim to have the first product live on mainnet in August. First sales on our platform will be launched in September.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm very excited to see that. I think so. Democratizing the and decentralizing as well the mining is definitely something that's very important. We know how much holders we have in the Bitcoin community, but we know that the miners is much smaller than that, and I think this is definitely a great way to decentralize even more and reward rightfully the people that are being helping to mine this. Um, what's in terms of promotion? What are the crazy things or crazy ideas you guys have in mind that enables you to go from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2 to scale this baby?
Yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna take this one, Maxime. So that's the vision, right? Because on the proof of work community, mining is the backbone of everything, and we believe that WeMine can, um, um, mutualize, right, or bring together all the proof of work different communities, and I mean from Bitcoin to Lite, Dogecoin to Caspa, Alephium, and all of them, right? And our protocol is will be compatible of all those different chains. So when you ask the question where we go from 0 to 1, is first I want to bring together all this proof of work community, all the people that doesn't have the chance to have access to power, right, or to have an infrastructure to mine for themselves, and but somehow would like to contribute, right, to this underlying layer that makes all the proof of work possible, right? And so that would be our 0 to 1, right, bringing
Mm-hmm.
together all this proof of work community. And I would say to go beyond is to is to is to promote, right, mining, as because maybe you can reflect on that, Cyrus, but in our opinion mining is not that well understood, and that's also because there is a huge barrier to entry for people to start to mine. So what we want from 1 to 10 is also to bring more awareness of mining, and to tell people, hey, that's possible, you can contribute, you have now a tool beyond the original gangsters, I would say, or the communities in the proof of work space. So that would be it, right? First, going to communities, existing communities, and then promoting, educating by delivering a tool.
Yeah, love that. That makes 100% sense, Loic. Um, so in terms of token, like people are not buying Bitcoin, right? By investing tomorrow in WeMine. So what's the actually? We talked just a bit before about NFTs, Maxime. Is that what it is? Is a computing power that is pre-mined into an NFT? Is that it?
So basically, you can see it both ways. It's like an alpha deal, early token with mining power backing it. So it's mine token plus Bitcoin rewards, or the other way around. You're buying mining power plus an alpha deal. So it's like, let's say, not financial advice as usual, but it's kind of a win-win. You have so with the NFT, you will be in the pool automatically with SwissBorg, and
Mhm.
receiving some Bitcoin mining rewards for your contribution to the vault that is going to be created. On top of that, we allocated some of our token that will aim to TG later this year, and you will receive it as an additional reward. So on a monthly basis, with your mining rewards, you will receive our token on top of it. So there will be both. But that's also part of let's say, our community approach as well. We feel like as we are growing, we will distribute our token to our early buyers. We really think that mining itself is sustainable and already a good way to earn mining rewards. And adding our token, it's like the icing on the cake that you're getting as well.
So if I could maybe say this in other words, so the NFT is a bit your identity of proving that you participate in the mining
Yeah.
operation. You would get then sort of dividends through the mining. So the more you mine, the longer you mine, or the bigger amount of NFTs that you have, the greater amount of Bitcoins you'll receive, as you guys will be validating transactions in the next months to years. And then on top of that, there's a sweetener that is your own WeMine token, which is it's a governance token, I can imagine.
Yeah, there's a couple of utilities around the token if we want to switch to that topic, if the rest is clear. Yeah, the mine token. So yeah, there will be governance as we will decentralize the protocol. Of course, we will let the token holders and also mining power holders, so the NFT holders, play a role in the decision making in the evolution of the protocol. There will be also additional utilities. So we want to use it as our own currency on the platform itself. You will be able to stake within the vault our own token to boost your rewards. So it's
Okay.
not the case with those first vaults, but in the future,
Of course.
if you want to get early access, you can see it as premium tiers, but dedicated to certain vaults. And we are also thinking about building our own secondary market platform, so to buy and sell mining powers. Because the thing is, on our platform, when you will be in the vault, that's the thing. If you stake your mining power receiving rewards, you cannot sell it. If you
Right.
want to sell, you have to unstake, but the reward stays the same and distributed among the stakers. So if there's
Makes
less
sense.
stakers, then they take all the rewards, so your yield will increase if some people leave the vault. So
Perfect.
we aim to have our own platform for secondary market. And the longer vision for it is to turn the mine token into, it's still conceptual, but an energy token. So
Right.
because our pool, as I said, today we are using NFT and collectibles. That's the step one. Next step is to introduce a liquid mining token. So just like you have a liquid staking on proof of stake, we want to bring the same vision into mining, but which comes with certain constraint. It's not that easy. You cannot liquidate mining rigs. So just like you would liquidate a position. So we'll need to create contract with maturity, then mint a liquid token on top of it. But that's where we're heading in the future, and the mine token will fuel this whole ecosystem. And within the pool, you will have to stake some mine token to
Beautiful.
yeah,
Beautiful. Really, really well thought. I didn't know about the design for the end, but that would make a lot of sense. I see now where you guys going. I'm talking about that. Maybe last question for you, Loic. You guys are successful with Earth, so it's B2B. Like SwissBorg is one of your clients, and you serve a lot of different big institutions for mining. What was it for you to say, like, okay, let's go a little bit crazier and go to B2C and launch WeMine, and how do you see WeMine in the next couple of years? I think so Maxime already brought the fact that
Mm.
why not creating this liquid staking or liquid mining token or liquid energy token, which would be fantastic, and that's definitely a great RWA play. How do you see this evolving? Yeah.
Yeah. So the main point, and I think the first point, is why we studied that all in the first place. Because, like you said, with Earth things are working fine, and we see increasing demand from institution into cryptocurrency mining. What we wanted is really to develop, and that was a need, right, of an unserved, let's say, solution. It was a need, right, from communities to get in a decentralized way, access to this industry, right, which remains very mostly closed, right. Today, the biggest miners in the world are listed company in the US. It's quite
Mhm.
challenging to enter into the space, and so we were like, hey, we need to give this power back, right, to the communities to enter into this very closed, while fruitful industry. And so that's why we decided to create WeMine. Now, going down the road, how I foresee WeMine in the future? Well, I really see it as a broad platform that will connect cryptocurrency miners and communities, right? Because today you have these listed companies, you want to participate, you buy the stocks, right? That's mostly your options. I want to give the opportunities in down the line, even to the biggest mining companies, and I'm thinking about the listed one, Riot, Marathon, Up8, right? I want to give to those companies the opportunity to open a vault on WeMine and to give access to a part of their power, a part of their mining capacity to the community, saying, hey, we want to get visibility. We want to show you how good of work we are doing on the mining side, and we want to give you the opportunity to contribute, right? And that's what I want to in the future. That's what we are dreaming of, is to have really communities bridged by, with the existing mining companies together on the mining platform. And that's, we will have the WeMine token at the center, orchestrating, access and benefits from both sides.
Perfect. That's a perfect call for an ending. Again, Maxime and Loic, thank you so much for both of your time. And this is definitely a great alpha opportunity for the SwissBorg community. Couldn't be happier. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cyrus. It was a pleasure being here.
Thanks a lot, Cyrus. Pleasure once again, and thanks to the whole SwissBorg community, of course.
So as I mentioned, it's coming tomorrow to Alpha, which is really good. It's going to be a $20 million launch. So there's NFT and as well the token, which will be really cool. So you'll be buy the NFT first, and then you get rewards for that. And on top of that, you get the governance token, which is, I think, a really fair one. These are the different vaults that you'll be able to do. And based on where you are, you'll be able to essentially get to these different vaults in a good timing. And last but not least, again, thanks so much to the WeMine community. Very excited to have you guys among us. Jumping was what happening last weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed Majev. If you weren't there, we'll hopefully make to the next one. It was a great thing that was organized by Charlotte. A lot of great high net worth individuals and others. The Borger meetup is happening next week in Lausanne. So if you're in Lausanne, you know what to do. Just come to the office. You're going to be the whole executive team there. A lot of cool people will be there. So it's free for any Borgers. You just need to have the app and to be a premium holder. Just scan here and make it next week. I'll see you there. Borg and some performance. Obviously, the Borg is doing very well. 285 uptick, which is nice. 35% weekly price change, which is amazing. At 35%, this is great. Great for that. And we still have the same amount of Borgers, but people that realizing that the Borg is awake and the prophecy will happen. Data and some app, great. Volume has peaked even more. The KYC, we're back at the 1300, which is nice, but the net flow not too great. We could do better there. Let's cast the community index. And this week, obviously, has pumped from 4.5, 5 to 7, which is great. Borg pumping, volume pumping, app activity, and Borg holders invitation. Please like and subscribe and make sure that this goes viral. Hello, beautiful Borgers. So a lot of the pump had to do of last week as well, thanks to Solon ID. This is something that's very important too. It's not like only the Borg obviously is living his thing, is that as it's, the Borg pad is very well thought, is that it's always listing tokens versus Borg. So when you're buying in Solon ID, you're actually buying Borg itself. So the volume that creates, it kicks more. So all the things that we have planted are now working. And this is something that's very, very much important. As I told you, there's much more to come, much more. The best utilities of ever are going to be revealed very soon, making sure that the Borg goes to where it deserves to be, right? I couldn't be more bullish. New release of new products next week for the top 1,000 Borgers too. So if you're in the top 1,000, congrats to yourself. If you're not, well, you're going to have to wait or never get that product actually. We'll see how the things follows, but something really cool happening. Big surprise there too. So this is going to be a very, very busy summer, as you guys have noticed. It might be hot, but the nicest thing is that the bull run is happening now. And you've been waiting for it, and it's time to smile. As always, be healthy, be wealthy, love our Borg and equity. Take care, guys. Much love. Bye.